so what I want to do is I want to demonstrate how many wraps it takes to stop blood flow in my arm. And you know, a lot of what happens with tourniquets and other people trying to demonstrate when they stop bleeding, they'll put it on and then they just feel, they palpate and say, oh yeah, it's gone. That's not very objective, not a very good way to show it. There are other techniques people use. They'll put a pulse oximeter on the end and see when the pulse goes away. That's one way to tell. Another one is to put a Doppler. Another way to do it is put a Doppler to see if there is no sound of pulsation. Another way is to use an ultrasound. You can see the flow. But what I want to see is actual pulsation. I want to see blood flow, pulsing and then stopping. And to do that, I'll put an arterial line here, a venous line here. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I want to be able to test what a venous tourniquet is. So as I constrict it a little bit more and more, I'm going to have first the venous system closes, and however, if I still have arterial flow, is it a problem that I'm going to have blood going that way and then out, but it can't get back, so it's going to go out the hole. So the idea of a venous tourniquet is something that people talk about a lot, but it's very hard to quantify how big of a problem that actually is. Oh, so people ask me to test the Slishman Pressure Wrap to see how well it works as a tourniquet, and that's a really hard thing to do because legs, arms are all different kinds of sizes. For a very small limb, if I wrap and put a ton of force on, I can actually do tissue damage. Whereas if I have an obese leg or a hypertensive linebacker, I probably won't be able to stop bleeding in a leg like that with just this in my own arm. But if I use two of these, I probably can. And so what is the gold standard? I'm not really sure. So for this test, I'm not proving it's a tourniquet for the world, but I just want to see how well it works on my own limb. All right, so all that being said, the next step is I want to put in this arterial line and see what that looks like. And then I'm going to do a venous line. And these little drops of blood I'm kind of a wimp. As it is, I am using some bupivacaine to take the edge off. And they also give me a little bit of a marker for where to go. And another important step I'm going to take right now, because once I have all those lines on, it'll be hard to lasso myself. So the next thing is to just put this around my arm and tuck it. It's hard to do this on yourself, I can say.
You couldn't have a good help you.
Max, you want to put on gloves?
Sure.
All right, here. Zach, want gloves?
No.
Okay. You don't need all of them. You just need two. You have two
Come over
hands.
here, Max. Come over here. Come over here.
Max, the other way. So, what do you need? Do you need this tubing?
Okay, just go ahead.
Hmm?
So this is going to spray.
Yeah.
Video.
Yeah, she's
So
doing
this
it.
is what arterial flow looks like right here.
Pulsating.
Pulsating arterial flow. And I need...
Do you need help? Okay, so what do I do now?
This thing has to go that way.
I move it. Okay.
You're making it come out of the top.
Is it?
It's gonna come out of the top.
Look at that. Is that cool or what?
I believe it's gonna come out of the top. Oh yeah, that's disgusting.
That's where I want it to go.
Is
Let's
that-
put this thing here. Let's get this out of the way. Take that out.
There's a definite pulse right now.
Good.
No question about it.
Right here. I'll take this out of the way.
Is it close?
It's pulsing. But
Oh, yeah.
every time its heart beats, it goes up and down.
wrap it around this.
Yeah, just tie a knot.
It is.
Too tight, just a little bit. Yeah, that's good.
And that.
Perfect, yep. It's a small tourniquet. It's just a rubber band.
It's a spotty.
Maybe.
Okay, Max, you know, it doesn't even know.
There we go. So now
Okay. So now
this has to.
I can take it out. Okay. So what do you want now?
There we go. That's good news there.
You can do that.
So now what I need is this part to go here.
Yep. So I'll take this away.
You can take out that. Yep.
And then I put this in here, and we just.
And then now.
And I turn this out.
Yep. Turn that way. And you can clear it out that way. Let it go. Let it clear out.
I'll let it
And,
clear
but I need to tighten this part on here.
Okay, I'm gonna let it clear out first. Yep. I can. You need help?
I think we're good right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Is that not going anywhere?
It's not really
No,
going
it
with that
was.
much stuff. It's not really going upwards like that one. Not really. This one doesn't.
So, now, well, because there's less pressure in the vein.
So you want me to turn
draw,
this?
draw back.
Okay. So do I need to open it or not at all?
Just draw back.
But it's closed right now.
Yeah, why is it closed?
I put it this way. So you want me to put it up?
No, this. Oh, you're right about that. Yeah, draw back.
Okay. Go back.
Yeah.
And now it's going. Okay. We're
Is it
good.
coming easily, or
Well, now it does.
does it feel like it's coming out easily? Pull until it comes up. Yeah. So that's very nice. That's
Now
very
it's
nice.
going. Okay. So now I put it. I move
So
it
now
up,
I'm taking this off.
and I move these.
Yeah, we're moving that up to there.
Don't you want to lock it up?
What's that?
Do you want to put it off this
Yeah,
way?
that's that way.
Let me do that.
Yep, put it that way. All right, yeah. So there's a little bit of heparin in here. And we still see pulsation up there. Yep, this here. Sharps down here. Okay, all right, that's good right there. All right, so I do have venous flow here, and that's going out. There is some venous flow. I still have pulsation at the top there. What I want to see is there's really not much pressure at all on the venous side. When I pull this tight, what's going to happen? So right now I'm closing off the venous circulation, and I barely see anything there. This doesn't prove much, but it shows that the venous pressure is a lot lower than the arterial pressure. So is that still pulsating up there?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so now what I'm doing is, that's one loop. There's still pulsation there.
Guaranteed.
How about now? Oh, look at this, venous tourniquet. Right now I have a venous tourniquet, and what's happening is blood is getting shoved through the arterial system, and it can't go back in the venous system, so the venous level is going up higher and higher and higher. Still have some pulsation up there.
Hasn't changed.
I'm going one more turn here. And what's it doing?
Slowly pulsating.
Whenever that stops,
Your blood pressure must be increasing because, now the pulsation stopped.
No, yeah. Pulsation
stop. All right, stop
now.
pulsation now.
It's flowing back.
Oh, well, isn't that interesting? So what's happening right now is these two systems are equilibrating. So right now, the venous and arterial systems are on their own. The heart isn't having any impact on anything, and so the level of the venous system is leveling off to the level of the arterial system. Let's watch and see if they actually get to level. And I still have more to go here.
So where's this blood going?
Where's it? It's going into the venous system. So it's going down here, through the arterial system and then out the venous system.
It's not on the floor.
It's not. Guys, check this out. Arterial blood is very bright. It's more red. Venous blood is deoxygenated and it's darker red. All right?
It's falling below.
And it's becoming almost the same height as this side. I think if you put these two columns together. So right now, what I'm gonna do, I am going to release and see what happens as I do this in the opposite direction. Oh, look at that, look at that.
The arterial is going back up.
Arterial has come back. So I have lost, I still have a venous tourniquet. I no longer have arterial occlusion. And you can, look at that, oh, boom, boom, boom. Arterial flow is returning. And look at that. Now,
Returning
it's
fast.
pretty obvious. And I definitely have a venous tourniquet right now. I can feel the flow. Yeah, it's actually quite painful right now. Flow back into my arm here. And I definitely have a venous tourniquet at this point. You can see it shooting up on that side. And now, once I release, I don't have a venous tourniquet anymore. You can see the blood coming back down on this side. I have pulsation on that side.
Don't kill this man. I want to wait until it says
Now look at this, the venous flow. It's definitely getting back to my heart again. And it feels a lot better too. I have a lot less pain in my arm. But that was an interesting period when I started to have blood flow again. Once I started to release the tourniquet.
this one's quicker.
This is, the venous flow is getting back in. Should we do the whole thing again?
No.
A little more cleanly?
No.
No.
Why not?
I'm about
Maxie,
to
I
pass
need
out,
help.
so you finish this thing.
I'm ready to
How
throw
often
up.
do I have an arterial and venous line in my arm? I need to do it one more time.
You got about 4 people who are gonna pass out right now. This is
Maxie, I
only
need help.
enjoyable
Come
for
on.
medical people. Everybody else is like, this is insane.
One of the questions that I needed to know was, can my child stop blood flow in my arm if I need it? Do you think you can do it? Yes, I knew you could. So what I'm gonna do is wrap this up, and I want you to be nice and cool about it, all right?
You should have a basket to throw up.
The questions that I needed to know was, can my child stop blood flow in my arm if I need it? Do you think you can do it? Yes, I knew you could. So what I'm gonna do is wrap this up, and I want you to be nice and cool about it, all right?
You should have a basket to throw up in.
So I want you to wrap really tight each time, and you're gonna go around and make it tight. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Do I have pulsation?
And the venous is coming.
How about the arterial? Oh yeah, I still have arterial pulsation. And look what's happening. I'm getting a venous tourniquet. Max is whoa, he's taking this seriously. I don't have arterial flow anymore. You can tell. There's no more pulsation. Maxie is already, wow, Max. So that was about, all right, you can stop right there. You can stop right there. You've already applied a tourniquet. And that was, what, how many times around? 2.5, 3?
4.
And you see what's happening?
5.
Did you catch that lesson earlier that the arterial blood always looks a little bit more red? And that's because it's oxygenated. The venous blood is darker red and it's deoxygenated. And right now the pressures are the same. All right, let's do this. Now release again, release. And now let's see what happens. Oh, look. You see what's happening on the arterial side? Arterial going
back up.
And oh boy, this is definitely the most uncomfortable part of the
let go,
experiment. It's okay. I'm loving this. Now look what happens to the venous side. Now we don't have a venous tourniquet anymore. We do have an arterial tourniquet. Or we do
Remove
not.
it, Max?
Yeah, both the artery and veins are
Should I just go?
painful. What do you
Should
wanna
I
do?
just go all of the wraps?
You want to do all of it?
Take it out. No,
Go
no,
for
take it out.
It's okay, we're having fun. All right, you're easy. You don't have to break my
I'm
arms.
trying to cut it.
All right, you are cutting it, that's for sure. You are cutting it.
No.
All right, go, get it done. All right, it's not the cleanest application, but it is a pretty tight application here. So what we have, let's see what's going on right now. We have, all right, clearly the tourniquet, we do have an arterial tourniquet at this point. Without a doubt, there is no more arterial flow, and we don't have venous.
No, I think we.
So
no,
what's happening
no, see,
is the
it's
blood.
rising up.
Yeah, I know, because no blood from the venous system can get back. So all the arterial and venous systems are equilibrating.
It was like very, very bad. Like it,
Are you looking? Now look, they're gonna become almost, all right, so you go all the way to the end, and then what do you do on the end? What do you do on the end?
Read the label.
Read the label and say, this is the application time. This is the application time, right? What time is it? I have, what, 2 hours from now until I really should start getting nervous, but you can have, thank you, Mommy.
Are you open it back up?
Yep, slowly, and we'll show what is actually happening. And frankly, this is not terribly painful right now. I don't have any skin pinch at all.
That's the thing about other tourniquets. They hurt.
Oh, look at that, look at, boom.
Oh my god.
It's a geyser. All right, full. All right, now you open that up again. Okay, and I'll put that there. Now you want to see something cool?
Ooh.
Here,
I
open
want to
this.
see the arterial.
Hey, watch this. You don't even need that. Watch this. This is gonna be crazy. There it goes.
I can use the race card. Why is everything not really
There it
going?
goes.
Oh my god. It's like already clogged.
Yeah.
There's no pulse anymore.
Right. There's no pulse because I've opened the bottom and the top is closed off. And you can see how
Wait.
it's pulsing.
Daddy,
Yeah. What? Tell me.
should we let all of it go down?
All of it? You mean bleed all of my blood out?
I'm kidding. No.
No.
I'll just suck half.
Here, well, I can drain it like this. What are you doing?
Get it into here.
Oh, you want to do it like that? You want to withdraw it?
Yeah.
Now you can see how that red blood is brighter because it has iron. No, don't inject it back. You're just having fun now, aren't you?
Oh my gosh.
All right, get your hands
Yeah,
on.
I'm so gloves.
Get some gloves on, okay?
Is there another pair of gloves?
Yeah, Mommy can help you.
I want to do.
What do you want to do?
I want to do what Max was doing.
Okay, here. So I put this here.
Hey,
Good job, Stone.
I'm putting this here. Okay. Now you ready?
no, I got.
Now what you're gonna do is this. I'm gonna turn it like this, and I want you to draw back. Not fast, not hard. So this is venous blood right now. And it's darker because there's no oxygen, or less oxygen in it, okay? And then I close that off, and now the blood goes back up this way. That's a venous. Now you wanna do arterial?
Yeah.
Okay, we don't need this syringe to do arterial. Let go, can you let go?
The arterial is pulsating.
Arterial is pulsating up there. Now what I want you to do is turn this here. You're gonna turn that there. Turn it, yeah, good. Oh yeah, nice. Now what we have is arterial.
I want to do the same thing on that arterial.
You wanna do the same thing on arterial. Okay, so I put this here.
Now it's suck back.
Suck back, yeah. I still see a pulse there.
And
But I think that probably we have a little bit of a
It's a
clot.
slower pulse.
Yeah, because this is a clotted
if
system.
you're doing this, it would maybe come out the top.
So gauze, 2 pieces of gauze,
Right from the floor.
and I'm going to take,
Can I do one?
what? You're going to take this out?
I'm going to do one God.
You're going to do 1 gauze? Alright, so that one's done. Just a piece of tape, just a piece of tape, that's all I
You
need.
want a piece of tape? Okay,
I got another.
You have tape?
No. Gauze.
yeah.
Gauze.
What are you doing to
Yeah,
this?
let's put it right over, yep, good job.
Is it clean? Is it clean, guys?
Yeah.
You want more on the other side?
No, well this one's going to be a lot more blood. This is
Okay,
going
do
to
you
be,
need gauze for that?
what's that? Yeah,
Gauze. Okay, Zachy, excuse me.
I think Zach has it right there.
Oh, you do? Okay. Is that enough? Or you
That's
need more?
not enough.
Well, if I put pressure on.
Ba 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 ba.
Let me see this.
Okay.
Oh, look at mommy. All right, you want to put it? All right, and